Good morning.
Good morning.
We've got a light rain happening here in the hills, which is very, very peaceful. And Susan and I thought we'd jump on Facebook Live and have a bit of a chat about our heart-centered living cards and our heart-centered living programs and how they all tie together. So these are not just affirmation cards. These are actually the core essence of our heart-centered living program. And in the program that we teach as our breathwork coaches and the groups that we facilitate, including our men's groups, what we've done is we've lined up the calendar year into 12 segments, which happens to be monthly, which is very convenient. But we have 12 heart qualities that we model our work around. And basically our work is all about getting out of the busyness in our minds, coming into our body as our point of connection to this beautiful earth life, processing through the emotions that's there, the energy that's related to our interactions with our everyday life, and then ultimately connecting into our heart space. And the heart space is characterized by these 12 heart qualities: ease, peace, happiness, love, connection, gentleness, spaciousness, wealth, strength or courage or tremblant, enthusiasm, trust and grace, and gratitude. So the end result of all of our work is that we live our lives with an open heart, and we're basically living from a place of love. And that's the transformational process that we want to create in the world, because what we believe is that the world is in turmoil, which is no news, but that turmoil is actually the birthing pains that's calling forth a new humanity, a humanity that's connected head to heart. And the personal, social and global problems that we're seeing in the world, I believe, are really the result of the disconnection that's happened by going into our heads and looking at our body as an object as separate to us, other people as separate to us, and the world, the earth, as an object that we can exploit to our own ends, as if we're disconnected from it. But these birthing pains and the crises that we're seeing personally, socially and globally are pushing us to wake up and come home to the fact that we're intimately embedded in the web of creation and web of life. And our work is all about helping people to reconnect, to come back into relationship with themselves. And so what we've done is we've created a set of inspiring cards which are in like 12 suits. Each suit is related to one of the heart qualities that I just mentioned before. And so these are prompts that you can use in your everyday life to keep you present and connected in your heart, and to get intuitive guidance on challenges that you might be facing in your life by drawing a card. And, you know, in our heads, we see life as separate from us, but when we connect in our heart, we realize we are one. We are connected to everything, and from that place, creation is one. That we are embedded in creation. We're not separate from it, watching it. We don't pull a card that's actually trying to get into connection to creation. Everything that we do in every moment is part of creation unfolding, and we can't get out of that because we are part of that wave that's unfolding. And so when you pull a card, you're not actually creating something, you're revealing something as part of that unfolding of creation in its perfect way. Yeah, so this is the result really of 30 years of deep dive breathwork and over 400 3.5-day residential workshops that I've facilitated, and in that time, and a lot of my own personal growth and studies based around the work of the Heart Math Institute, on heart intelligence, and the Buddhist approach to heart-centered living is all drawn on here. So I have a good idea. Yesterday I drew a card and explained it, and today you get to draw a card and explain it.
It'd be funny if it was the same card as last time.
Yeah. Consistent message.
Thank you. Practice gentleness and breathe into lightness. I am gentle and kind and patient with myself and others. That's really funny because as we were setting up, it was getting quite tense at times because we just wanted to get on with it. So we sat down and we did our self-regulating breath, which is one of my favourite breaths, and 4 in, 4 out, and letting go. So, and that was good. So, yes, that's a good reminder for me, especially in intense situations around at Christmas time, particularly when we're with family, friends, and even clients that are asking things that may not be things I want to do or say or respond to. And so I need to just breathe into the sensations in my body and feel and let go and realise I'm doing the best I can. Even at times when I may contract, it's okay. I'm human.
Yeah, so that's so funny because yesterday the card we pulled was also about gentleness and lightness, and the Hollywood image of Christmas is that it's all fun and cheers, and the human reality of it is often there's a lot of stress and tension about rushing to get to places and dealing with family members that we have, not necessarily totally harmonious relationships with. And I love how you brought that to, noticing when we're contracting around in the moment, like we get tense and we start to get harsh, and then we could take a breath into our belly and up to our heart and practice the self-regulation. And patience too comes from acceptance. So that's beautiful, and I'll hold it up so that you can actually see it there. So let me know in the chat if you can see that. I think can you see the chat now or not?
Yep, I can actually. Yes,
Is
beautiful. Yep.
Yeah.
A bit over to your left.
This way?
Yep, that's better. That's good.
Awesome. So that's our blessing from the universe for you today. And our vision is to create a more heart-centered world, and we have a really exciting vision that's emerged through pushing these cards out into the world. We've realized this is just the thin edge of the wedge, where what we want to do is we want to set up heart-centered living circles all around the world to help people to build communities around open-heartedness and connection and love. And we've been training breathwork coaches, heart-centered breathwork coaches now for 20 years actually, but intensively online for the last 3 years. And so we have a whole network of people in Czechoslovakia, Estonia, Ohio in America, in Canada now, in Dubai. We have a whole set of coaches all around the world that are heart-centered that could facilitate these heart-centered living circles and build community and help create a global movement towards heart-centered living. And also, if you're interested in getting a set of these, then if you order today, sorry to do this whole thing, but this is the truth, with Christmas coming up, we've upgraded the postage to express post. So you can still order today, and we can supercharge the postage to get to you before Christmas. These would be a great gift for anybody that you know that you can't think of what to get them for Christmas that could potentially change their life. And so also with this, there's the opportunity to purchase our Heart-Centered Living book, which is, it's over 250 pages, split again into 12 chapters that are based on 12 teachings that I gave on heart-centered living. So each teaching was for an hour, and the text in there relates to those teachings, and they are an in-depth exploration of what heart-centered living really means in our everyday life, and how to say, have more ease in our life, how to create effortless flow, like the dancer, not pushing, not holding back, how to find happiness, and our recipe, the practice. So we have heart qualities here, like ease, and then we have practices, which are things that you can do to cultivate those heart states. So the practice for ease is effortless flow, which is like the dancer, like not pushing, not holding back, but just letting the music move you. And we can live our life like that by listening to our heart and letting our heart and the energy that's rising there move us in our life. And so we have...
there's quite a few there, so if you're interested,
Yeah.
please, we won't read through them today, that's okay. You can if you want to.
Oh, really?
But also, they're on an ebook, which is great when you order the cards. And then after that, if you want, there's a discount to our one day in January the 6th, the Heart
Visioning Day, which is all about... sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Planting the seeds for having the heart-centered life in 2024, which is about connecting into your heart for guidance on what your life would look like in 2024 if you just listened to and followed your heart. If you stayed true and congruent with your deepest heart's calling, what would you be doing in 2024? Well, on the 6th of January, Saturday, we're going to be mapping that out. I'm going to be teaching you, first of all, how to heart center, how to connect into that intuitive wisdom, and then how to vision your life from your heart. And then we're going to look at clearing any blocks or resistance that you might have from following your heart. And then the last session is on manifesting from your life, which is all about creating the heart state that's congruent with your heart's desire already achieved. So that's it.
And thank you. And so I just wanted to wrap that little piece up and come back to the books.
Just one thing is, as you mentioned, there is like over 50% discount as a follow-on when people order the cards, and then there's the opportunity to register for the day if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to. Thank you. The thing I liked about the cards was it all of a sudden I went, oh wow, I could run this meditation group very easily. I've got the ebook, I've got the cards, and I can just sit down in a circle and just have a sharing, how we do. Most of us know just how you feel, your name, and then go into the heart-centered meditation, and then obviously we could pull a card and contemplate that, and do one of the many. We have a lot of 1-minute breathwork sessions that are recorded, so I could use one of those, just one every time we have these group meditations. And it could be monthly, it could be weekly, it depends on people's time. And I think it's a really great way of getting people to heal themselves and heart opening. And for the world particularly, as you know, some of us, I'm very passionate about healing the world, and the only way to heal the world is to heal oneself, because my inner world's my outer world, and I do truly believe that. And peace starts with me. So I'm human, I make mistakes, but I'm really passionate about that there's an opportunity with the cards that people can then go on and run their own groups if they need that support. They can vary it how they like, but it's a good foundation to start a group up. So I hope that wish for you, if you feel like you want to help out there in the world, then this is a great chance and a great support system.
So you can purchase the cards, we can express post them to you, you can download the Heart-Centered Living ebook, and then if you want to register for the Heart Visioning Day, January 6th, you can do that, and that's online, so you can do that from anywhere in the world. And then there's a whole nother meta level of all of this that we haven't even mentioned yet, which is you can get access to our membership site that's got the 12 heart qualities with the 1 hour PowerPoint presentations, the audio recordings of those presentations, the transcripts, and there's a 20-minute heart-centering meditation based on each of these 12 heart qualities as well. So that's like, there's this rock-solid foundation that you can really establish a really deep and profound transformation in your life and understanding of what heart-centered living really means, so that you can be at your best and you can show up as a channel for love to help transform the planet.
Yes, and you may guess, Nicholas is a visionary, he's a leader, and he's out there. Even more so, this is a really good start, which a lot of people that know Nicholas and the work and my work with Nicholas is get it out there. So this is a great opportunity to start, you know, as we say, big, what is it, big, from small,
From little things,
yeah, big things grow. So, you know, sometimes even when I'm Nicholas, it's like, stop, because he can create and amazing products over it. Not products, just his life's work. And this is a really wonderful way of starting something that everyone can share and learn about. If they'd like to, you're very welcome.
So if you're on there, maybe you're watching the recording of this and you've managed to put up with us for this long already and you're still here. Hopefully you're feeling excited and inspired about this possibility to expand the love and the connection and the peace in the world, the peace that we so dearly need, and that peace starts inside ourselves and inside our heart. So thanks for watching this. This is the first time we've done something like this, so I'd love to hear some positive encouragement about more. And have a fabulous day and a beautiful Christmas. Wishing you peace and love and happiness at Christmas. Yes?
And just from our special friend Kelly, thank you for being, she says, Nicholas DeCastella, love your vision and passion around this space. Great work, guys. Thanks, Kelly.
Is that Kelly?
Yeah, Kelly.
The second time too?
Yeah, Kelly, yes.
Yes,
So
awesome.
Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yes.
Lots of love to you and wishing you a beautiful, happy and loving Christmas.
Yes, take care.
And so I'm going to stop the show now. Lots of love.